Missing oil jet. Today it's Tuesday, right? Yeah. Tuesday, 4th of October 2022. It's early morning, quiet at the garage, clear mind, not like yesterday. Alright? Yesterday, I didn't get any measurement yesterday. I just checked the tool and the connecting rods. I didn't put any numbers down. It's not the point to write some numbers on a paper, it's a point to be consistent, repeatable, and to have a clear mind and to understand what you're doing. If you're working 12 hours, let us say 12, 13 hours every day, and it's the end of the day, it's not very smart to get measurements. Leave it for the next day. Alright, then, I remember today that I have the needles and the spacers. This is the extension that you can mount it on the indicator and you can extend it. Okay, this is very long. I'm just showing you that there is also this option. And then I can be more precise for two reasons. Instead of having in inches, I have it in millimeters. This tool is measuring by 100 of millimeter. Alright, the other one was by 1000 of an inch. Yesterday I think that I made one mistake. In one point I said 1000 of millimeter, but it was 1000 of an inch. Alright, that's why I said excuse me, because it's the end of the day. For yesterday, today it's a new day. What do we have now today? Here I have again the connecting rod here, the 3126. Alright, I mount the digital indicator in millimeters. Alright, you can change it in inches, 1000 of an inch, or millimeters. Alright, for those who don't get it yesterday, see what's happening. If I move the small end right to that point, see what's gonna happen on the indicator. It goes sideways, the connecting rod. Alright, if I move it left, again you see positive. Alright, if I found the zero, the point that's not moving the needle at all, that's a zero actually. Alright, this is how I zeroed it out even yesterday. Now, the big end, if I move it to the left, see it's coming positive. If I go to the right, yeah, it bites the needle. Yeah. You see? So the zero, it's over there. That's the zero. Even if I place it 10 times, it's gonna be always zero. I already did that. Fine. Let's get the other one. That's the 3126. Let's get this one, the 3146. Alright, once again I'm going left. You see it goes down, now it goes up. Going again right. 100 was the minimum that I found here. Alright, let's go right. Let's go left. Okay. Minus 200. You see the difference? If it was longer, it's gonna be positive. You see that I'm moving the needle up and comes positive. When it went shorter, the connecting rod, it goes minus. And it makes sense, right? So here we have 200 millimeter shorter connecting rod than this one. It's gonna be more precise if I receive the indicator in 1000 of millimeter, but it's gonna come 10 of this month, I think, something like that. So for now, we can work with that. I'm gonna repeat the same thing in all of the connecting rods. Get a pen and paper, put it down, and moving on. That's why I came early morning with a clear mind. Nobody will gonna disturb me. Nobody will not gonna have a sound, let us say grinding sound, and to get some measurements at least. Fine. That's it. Let's move on. Let's continue. Now finishing with the measurements. Alright. Pistons from number 1 to number 6. It's 498.4 to 498.9. 498.4 to 498.9 grams. That means plus minus 0.25 grams. That's what I have get used to it with these pistons. They are excellent. Wrist pin 113.4 to 113.7 plus minus 0.15 grams. All right. The C safe, yeah, okay, 0.9 grams, all of them. ARP 2000, 27.6 these bolts and 27.7 these bolts, plus minus 0.05 grams, nothing. All right, this is for the big end. All right, connecting nodes. Usually the connecting nodes, I don't see half gram or 0.6 gram or 0.55 gram. Usually with the connectors that I'm using, I don't want to mention which brand, don't want to advertise, it's something like 0.1 to 0.2 maximum, all right, plus minus. Now, small length for this connector rod, all right, small length, total, big end, all right, small length, 160.8 grams, it's a small end of this, 160.9, it's a small end of this, 1.7 this, 1.9 this, 1.9 this, 1.7 this. All right. The total it's 489.7, 490.2, 490.4. Just to be clear, 90.9, 90.2, 90.3. All right. The big end it's 328.9, 329.3, 328.7. I just skip this one. I was willing to make a video without this, but I said okay, because you're gonna get confused probably. Alright, so small length plus minus 0.55, total plus minus 0.6 grams, big end plus minus 0.5 grams. It's acceptable, it's good, it's nice. Now, you're gonna ask me why you're doing all this and you're just not closing your eyes and throw it in, right? I'm gonna explain why. Imagine, let us say that I'm getting, by mistake, alright, the 498.9 piston with the wrist pin 113.7, the heaviest, alright, with the small length that it's the 1.9, alright, and I'm putting it together. You get my point? Why I'm doing that? I don't want to end up the heaviest small length, let us say, or the heaviest big end with the heaviest bolts. You're gonna tell me it's 0.1 gram. Since I can do it, why don't do it, right? I prefer to spend a little bit more time to pass another one time or 2 times, 3 times the parts through my hands to see what I have. Like I said before, you might miss something. But if you miss it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, either you're stupid or there is no problem there from this point of view. Now, I mentioned for the connectors, I'm not happy for the clearance. Alright, will gonna work? Yes, they will gonna work, but it can be better. The machining of the connectors, it can be better. Not for the small end, for the big end I'm talking about. Alright? The side to side, I already fixed that. Now, like always, what I'm saying, I don't want to end up the heavier, let us say, piston, that's 0.9 grams, the difference is 0.25, alright? With a heavier small end of the connector rod and the heaviest wrist pin. This is a balancing, if you like it. Alright? So, I'm happy, it's not that bad. If the big end of the connector rod was a little bit better machined, I'll be even more happy. But we cannot have it all, right? The bit I mentioned about the connector bearings, I put it back again. I don't want to keep it outside. I put them again in the box and I mark it outside with a marker. So we are looking good. We are looking good. Let me write down now the paper, on the clean paper, the numbers. I have it on the book here inside. And then with the numbers, there is a number on the wrist pin that I know each wrist pin what weight has. 0.6, 0.7. Each piston has a number. Each connecting rod has a number on the side. I'm not writing 31, 26. 31, they're starting all connectors with 31. I'm writing 26. This is the 46, sorry, and like that. So that's it. Small update. I hope today what today? I have to continue with the crankshaft and the clearance of the crankshaft. Yay! How lovely. Yeah. And I need to bring me from the office the stupid thermostat to close it, this one, to get away from there, and continue with the crankshaft main bearings. The new crankshaft main bearings, I need to go towards the crankshaft because it has lubrication from the machine shop, and I just wipe it in a couple of spots where I want to measure it. Alright, yeah, that's the next step. Clearance of the crankshaft main bearings. Yeah, that's it for now. Thank you. I'm not making all together because it's gonna be a huge video. It's much better to make it partitions.